Getting eaten way too often. First up, we're going to go over how to salvage all of your items. Then we're going to make a crude axe and wooden spear. We're going to build our base, and we'll finish off with making your very first boat. There we go. And first things first, we do have a cruddy little hand axe with us that we can use to salvage our items, which is the first and most important thing when you hit a game like this, which is a survival game. And those are not sharks. The sharks are further out. So as long as you stay around this island to begin with, as we build things, you don't have to worry about sharks. You just have to worry about the next most important thing, which is the O2 meter. That goes down, your health starts to go down until your health goes all the way down, and you die. So first things first, I will show you the first really easy things that you can get. And they're on the other side of the island. Everybody drops in the same spot. But right there, anything that has the F, you can pick up. So that's strawberries. We'll have fishing bait. Those are single planks. When you take a tree down, you get 4 logs. Each log has 4 planks. This is an oven. You'll see this all over everywhere under the water. And it has fishing bait, food, all kinds of things. Now, they do give you a little bit of help here. And that starts right here with this. Now, you'll see these boxes on other islands. You want to open them. But we get a rubber ducky, a torch we don't really need. Take the food. This is herbal medicine. We'll want to keep that with us in case we get hurt. And we can put things on that we really don't need and use this for our very beginning storage. And of course, mushrooms. No point in grabbing those. You have to cook them or they're poisonous. Now we're going to cut to all the things that you can grab around the island. All right, first up, you see a lot of furniture you can wail on. It'll give you wood. The washing machines will give you scrap metal and cloth. Next, we have a scrap pile. It's going to give us majority of just scrap. And right down here, we have a car. Cars are great. They give you a bunch of things. Components, scrap, all kinds of stuff. And which at this point we should eat something and drink something. You can see we have our food and drink meters there, and it does help with our health. Now we have one of the toolboxes. You'll find these all over the place. They usually have good stuff in them. I don't mess with the flares. I don't like them. They are single and they stack out single. Ooh, look, we have some chutes. They do have 1 armor. Medicine cabinet. Antibiotics are insta-heal. You definitely want that. 3 to 4 of those. Red algae for the medicine thing that we have. And more scrap metal. You'll find those scrap metal piles everywhere. That's probably the thing you'll find the most, which is the electrical boxes that you always want to grab. Trash cans. Always a mix of things. Is where you get a rubber. We have giant refrigerators. Always have food. Usually in drink. We have these weird boxes that are stacked, and you never know what you're going to get with these. You can find safes that have all kinds of things. You never know what you'll get in a safe. Always randomized. We got our motorboat. Alrighty, folks, and the final one is scallops. Get a whole bunch of these. We got 4 out of that. But that is the majority. The only thing I didn't show you are lockers and tool chests, and we will cover those when we come across them a little bit later. But next up, we're going to be making our crude hand axe. And to make the crude hand axe, you need 10 wood plank, 10 scrap, and rope. For rope, we go right in here. It costs 3 cloth. We make our axe, and then we make our wooden spear. And we're doing this because we will be attacked. Trust me, The second night in, you're going to have visitors. So now we've got a 30 damage and a 32 versus like 20, which is what we start out with. And next up, we need to start building our base. First things first, you can do a wood foundation. You'll have to go through and clear all your trees. I'd rather keep some of them because there is more than ample enough metal instead. So we're going to come on over here. Now I've built this base in all different sides of the island. This seems to be the best. You just can't build it too high. All right, folks, now next up we need to make our spawning point. So we need to make a simple bed. Now I did put torches up because it was getting dark. It is still the first night. See up in the left hand corner it says day 1. Next up, storage containers where we can put any and all items. Simple grill, we need this so that we can produce all of our food. Makes food, light source, and produces charcoal. Then we have the water purifier. Produces the one thing we need the most, water, and we'll need a lot. All right, folks, at this point, you're going to want to make a repairing hammer because you use it to build and tear down, and an unpacking box so that you can move your boxes around once you build out your base. We are not done building out our base. I think we are going to go at least one more out. Oh, let's do 2. Then at this point is when you want to start thinking about building your defenses. Okay. Barbed wire is a good one, kind of spendy, but... And the reason you want to do this before you put your walls up is you want to be able to look down here and put this in a way so that they can't get in between. I've had them do that repeatedly to different factions. Now, the one thing you do want to keep in mind, and you might want to put up first, is going to be your doorway. I'm going to put my door there. We can line it up and overlap, I think, here. You want to make sure the corners are connected. The weird thing though, there we go. We can get the metal ones. We'll go clip down into the ground. So we're good. We shift to building our walls. And I like to do the ones with metal windows. You have to put in is going to be metal pillars so you can put the roof in. Right here, metal column. There we go, wooden roof. Now, if we want to put something in here, we need to put the metal columns on the inside. I currently don't really want to do that, and it doesn't affect the gameplay at all. Next up, we're going to make your first boat. It's very easy. Go into build, go down here to boat, wooden sailboat, 25 wood planks, 8 cloth, and 2 rope. And for the rope, you go back to your inventory right here, and you make the rope out of 3 cloth. So, thing to keep in mind with this is you have a wooden chest at the back. Have a seat. Now, you can change the color. So you can make it any color you want. So you can, I like to do different colors for different vehicles, and then I leave one vehicle here, so you always have a really fast, easy way to know exactly where your home base is. You see sail up, sail down. R drops and raises the sail. This rotates it. And if you can find it right with whatever the wind currents are doing, and you can see the wind currents with the little flag there, really get hauling out. And when you want to stop, hit C, and you're good. Next up, we'll make our motorboat, our research table, more weapons and gear. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and help master the game.